حسین اور خیموں کی طرف مرتے دم ننھے سے ہاتھوں نے جسے تھاما تھا، مرتے دم ننھے سے ہاتھوں نے جسے تھاما تھا، اب وہ دامن علی اصغر سے چھڑاتے ہیں حسین، اب وہ دامن لاش حر نے کہا رومال یہ دے دو جا کر، لاش حر نے کہا رومال یہ دے دو جا کر، زخم بے شیر کا ہاتھوں سے چھپاتے ہیں حسین، ایک ننھی سی لحد رن میں بناتے ہیں حسین، ایک ننھی سی لہر۔
بی بی کی شان میں بس چند بند، آئی نو ٹائم بہت ہو گیا ہے اور سب صدمے اٹھا رہی ہوں میں، صدمے اٹھا رہی ہوں میں، بابا تمہارے بعد، صدمے اٹھا رہی ہوں میں، بابا تمہارے بعد، دربار جا رہی ہوں میں، بابا تمہارے بعد، صدمے اٹھا رہی ہوں میں، بابا تمہارے بعد، بابا یہ فاطمہ پہ مصیبت کا وقت ہے، بابا یہ فاطمہ پہ مصیبت کا وقت ہے، یہ مرحلہ کٹھن ہے، قیامت کا وقت ہے، خطبہ سنا رہی ہوں میں، خطبہ سنا رہی ہوں میں بابا تمہاری بات. کوئی مجھے بتائے کہ کیا تھا میرا قصور. صدمہ ہے یہ کہ شہر کی آبادیوں سے دور آنسو بہا رہی ہوں میں آنسو بہا رہی ہوں میں بابا تمہارے بابا تمہارے بعد یہ مجھ پر ستم ہوا. بابا تمہارے بعد یہ مجھ پر ستم ہوا. محسن میرا شہید ہوا وا مصیبت یہ غم اٹھا رہی ہوں میں یہ غم اٹھا رہی ہوں میں بابا تمہارے بعد صدمے اٹھا رہی ہوں میں بابا تمہارے بابا غریب بیٹی کی غربت تو دیکھ لو امت نے حق نہیں دیا بنتے رسول کو یہ اجر پا رہی ہوں میں یہ اجر پا رہی ہوں میں بابا تمہاری بات. امت کی ہر نقاب کو رخ سے ہٹا کے آج امت کی ہر نقاب کو رخ سے ہٹا کے آج دربار میں لائن کے خطبہ سنا کے آج حق کو بچا رہی ہوں میں حق کو بچا رہی ہوں میں بابا تمہارے بعد صدمے اٹھا رہی ہوں میں بابا تمہارے بعد دربار جا رہی ہوں میں بابا تمہارے بعد. بابا جزاک اللہ جزاک اللہ. محمد ایک مرتبہ بات بلند صلوات اللہم صلی علی محمد و آل محمد. صلی علی محمد و آل محمد.
چشم نبی کے خواب کو کہتے ہیں سیدہ، چشم نبی کے خواب کو کہتے ہیں سیدہ، اور عصمت کے آفتاب کو کہتے ہیں سیدہ، اور قرآن کے جواب کو کہتے ہیں سیدہ، اور منہ بولتی کتاب کو کہتے ہیں سیدہ، منہ بولتی کتاب کو کہتے ہیں سیدہ، اور یہ ذات یوں کتاب کی تفسیر بن گئی، یہ ذات یوں کتاب کی تفسیر بن گئی کہ لفظوں میں ڈھل کے آیے تطہیر بن گئی.
محمد و آل محمد. بہت شکریہ، بہت شکریہ. اور محمد و آل محمد صلوات. اللہ صلی علی محمد و آل محمد.
یہ مجلس ایک تو بی بی کی شہادت کی مجلس ہے، اس کے علاوہ یہ ہمارے امیر جعفری کے برادر اللہ ان کے اثار ثواب کے لیے بھی ہے. تو میں ایک چاہوں گا کہ ایک سورہ فاتحہ سید رضا کمال رضوی سن آف سید حسنین رضوی کے لیے پڑھ دیں. بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم. الحمدللہ رب العالمین الرحمن الرحیم مالک یوم الدین ایاک نعبد و ایاک نستعین اهدنا الصراط المستقیم صراط الذین انعمت علیہم غیر المغضوب علیہم ولا الضالین. بیوی کے مصائب سے پہلے میں امام حسین پہ ذرا چند اشعار. آؤ رو لیں شہ کربلا کو، آؤ رو لیں شہ کربلا کو، زندگی کا ہے زندگی کا بھروسہ نہیں ہے. آؤ رو لیں شہ کربلا کو، زندگی کا بھروسہ نہیں ہے. ارے جو بھی گرتا ہے اس غم میں آنسو، کوئی بیکار جاتا نہیں ہے. جو بھی گرتا ہے اس غم میں آنسو، کوئی بیکار جاتا نہیں ہے. آؤ رو لیں شہ کربلا کو. ارے جب جلے ہوں گے خیمے غرم کے، جب چھینی ہوں گی سر سے ردائیں،
ارے جب جلے ہوں گے خیمے حرم کے، جب چھینی ہوں گی سر سے ردائیں، کیا بنی ہوگی سیدانیوں پر، کیا بنی ہوگی سیدانیوں پر، وہ سما دل سے جاتا نہیں ہے۔ آؤ رو لیں شہ کربلا کو، زندگی کا بھروسہ نہیں ہے۔ او بہر تعظیم اٹھو اے اکبر، ارے بہر تعظیم اٹھو اے اکبر، پردہ داری کرو میرے دل پر، آ رہی ہے سواری پھوپھی کی، آ رہی ہے سواری پھوپھی کی، جس کا کوئی سہارا نہیں ہے۔ آؤ رو لیں شہ کربلا کو، زندگی کا بھروسہ نہیں ہے۔ اور کربلا میں جو جائے گی زینب، ارے کربلا میں جو جائے گی زینب، ارے کیا بتائے گی بھائی کو زینب، ارے چھٹ کے زنداں سے جو آ رہے ہیں، چھٹ کے زنداں سے جو آ رہے ہیں، ان میں پیاری سکینہ نہیں ہے۔ آؤ رو لیں شہ کربلا کو، زندگی کا بھروسہ نہیں ہے۔ اور جب مدینے میں جائے گی زینب، کیا بتائے گی صغرا کو زینب، جب مدینے میں جائے گی زینب، کیا بتائے گی صغرا کو زینب، وہ نشان رسل بازوؤں پر، وہ نشان رسل بازوؤں پر، نیل اب تک بھی چھوٹا نہیں ہے۔ آؤ رو لیں شہ کربلا کو، زندگی کا بھروسہ نہیں ہے۔ آؤ رو لیں شہ کربلا کو، زندگی کا بھروسہ نہیں ہے۔ ارے جو بھی گرتا ہے اس غم میں آنسو، کوئی بیکار جاتا نہیں ہے۔ آؤ رو لیں شہ کربلا کو۔ محمد آل محمد صلوات، اور محمد آل محمد صلوات، اللہ محمد انبال۔ آئی تھنک بہت زیادہ نہیں ہے تو میں صرف مرثیے کے چند اشعار پیش کروں گا، بیوی کی شہادت کی مناسبت سے مرثیے کے۔ فاتحہ۔ بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم، الحمد للہ رب العالمین، مالک ایاک نعبد و ایاک نستعین، صراط المستقیم۔ بھائی دیگر باوز بنا سلوات۔ اللہم صلی علی محمد.
دنیا سے جب گزر گئیں زہرا جگر فگار، دنیا سے جب گزر گئیں زہرا جگر فگار، چلائی سر کو پیٹ کے زینب کے میں نثار، بن آپ کے ملے گا ہمیں کس طرح قرار، اب کون ہے ہمارا بجو شاہ ذوالفقار، اب کون ہے ہمارا بجو شاہ ذوالفقار، رنج و علم میں غم کی گھٹا دل پہ چھائی ہے، ارے ہم لٹ گئے رسول خدا کی دوغائی، ہم لٹ گئے رسول خدا کی دوغائی، اور اتنے میں آئے پیٹے سر کو حسن حسین، ماں سے لپٹ کے کہتے تھے دونوں بشور و اماں اٹھاؤ سر کو کہ آئے گئے نور عین، ارے اے اماں جان ہم کو نہیں ایک پل بھی چین، اے اماں جان ہم کو نہیں ایک پل بھی، پہلے ہی ہم دکھی گئے نہ ہم کو رلائی، نانا کی طرح ہم کو نہ یوں چھوڑے جائی، نانا کی طرح ہم کو نہ یوں چھوڑے جائی، اور ماں سے لپٹ کے کرتے تھے حسنین جب یہ بین، ناگاہ آئے روتے ہوئے شاہ مشرق، اور دیکھا کہ غش ہیں فاطمہ زہرا کے نور، دے کر دلاسا بچوں کو بولے شیخ حنین، دے کر دلاسا بچوں کو بولے شیخ، پیارو نہ رو جانے میری نکلی جات، سن لو صدا بطول کے رونے کی آت، سن لو صدا بطول کے رونے کی، آخری بندہ، اور زہرا کو غسل دے چکی جب زینب غزین، آ کر کفن پہنانے لگے بادشاہ آئے حسن حسین بھی روتے ہوئے قرین، ماں کے گلے لپٹ گئے دونوں وہ نازنی، ماں کے گلے لپٹ گئے دونوں وہ نازنی، اور اعجاز سے بطول نے دل کو سنبھال کر لے لی بلائیں ہاتھ کفن سے نکال، لے لی بلائیں ہاتھ کفن سے نکال کر، دنیا سے جب گزر گئیں زہرا جگر فگار، پر محمد آل محمد باود بلند صلوات. پیپر اگر چاہیے.
ایک ضروری اعلان ہے کہ ہم نے ایک یہ سلسلہ شروع کیا ہے جو 2 روپے ہم نے اسپانسرشپ کے لیے یہ جو رمضان سے پہلے ابھی 3 مہینے ہیں رمضان میں، تو رمضان سے پہلے جو جتنے تھرسڈیز اور فرائیڈیز آتے ہیں اس سلسلے میں کوئی بھی اگر تبرک اسپانسر کرنا چاہے تو صرف $100 اس کا ہدیہ ہم نے بہت ہی مناسب $100 رکھا ہے، اور دوار پہ ہم نے وہ جو ہے وہ کیلنڈر جو ہے وہ اس پہ کیا ہوا ہے. ابھی اظہر بھائی نے، اطہر بھائی نے، منع نے اور گڈو بھائی نے اپنے نام لکھے ہیں. تو $100 کوئی اتنی بڑی اماؤنٹ نہیں ہے. یہ تھرسڈے نائٹ کا اسپانسرشپ ہے اور فرائیڈے کا جمعے کا جو پریئر ہوتا ہے اس کے لیے. تو $100 تو سب سے درخواست ہے کہ $100 کوئی اتنی بڑی نہیں ہے. اگر سب ایک ایک دن لے لیں تو یہ بہت سجادیہ پہ تھوڑا سا ایکسپینس کا بوجھ تھوڑا سا کم ہو جائے گا. پر محمد و آل محمد صلوات. تو کسی بھی بورڈ ممبر یا خود پین لے کے اپنا نام آپ لکھ سکتے ہیں. اب میں ریکویسٹ کروں گا ٹو بردر صالح اطہر ٹو کم آن دا ممبر اینڈ ہیو اے اسپیچ فار دا مومنین. قبلہ کی صحت و سلامتی کے لیے بلند تر صلوات.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين بارئ الخلائق أجمعين، ثم الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين حبيب إله العالمين أبي القاسم محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وآل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين المنتجبين الذين أذهب الله عنهم الرجس وطهرهم تطهيرا. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. الحمد لله الأول قبل الإنشاء والإحياء، والآخر بعد فناء الأشياء، والحمد لله الذي تفرد بالعز والبقاء وقهر عباده بالموت والفناء. السلام عليكم all ladies, gentlemen, ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. My deep condolences to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam, to Imam Ali, Imam Hassan, Imam Hussein, زين العابدين والباقر والصادق والكاظم والرضا والجواد والهادي والعسكري وحجة الله على خلقه, for the catastrophic martyrdom of Bibi Fatima salawatullahi wa salamu alayha. Usually when there is any incident, either a birthday or a death for any of the ma'soomeen, I don't know why usually I get like handcuffed, muted, because honestly this is not a joke, this is not out of humbleness. I'm worthless to talk about them. Who am I? Like someone from head to toe full of guna. Guna is a najasa. So head to toe I am najis. How I speak about those who are the luminite of existence, those who've been created by his luminite. Who am I to describe them or to talk about them? There is a narration, as I mentioned maybe last time, we have classes I teach. One time I was explaining that narration, which is in very surface. I didn't went deep into it. It took almost like 3 weeks. Took 3 weeks to talk about it. In the middle of it, Imam, he said who? He challenged the existence all the existence. Imam, he challenged. Who can describe one side, not all, one side of one of their description? Who? Is there someone? So I want to talk about the master of the existence. We talk about Rasulullah something. I want to talk about Fatima. If you remember the first speech I gave here, I spoke about Hadith Kisa. I said those inhabitants of the up, it doesn't mean there is no down, because we living in this universe, we are a ball hanging in this universe. When we say up, it's in every direction of this ball, just like this microphone. Every direction, wherever we live, the up. We are living here, our head is here. Those who are in Australia, their head is down there, so there's up in different direction. All the up. So when they want to talk or they want to imagine, they want to know who are under that cloth, Allah didn't tell them they are Rasulullah or Ali. Everyone under that cloth, he related them to Fatima. They are Fatima and her father, her husband. Who is she? I don't know. I back up. Because to go forward, it's like I start fabricate things because I don't know. Someone is very limited, and reality of my existence is a shadow. How I can talk about the actual existence? All of it's because of them. All this, it's a shadow to them. So who am I to this existence? And then I go to them. I'm paralyzed. They told me to read this. You open all Mafatih al-Jinan, you read her ziyarah. Unfortunately, when I open Quran, when I open our books, my English is broken, but in certain how I can realize if there is wrong translation or good translation. Ya mumtahana, they translated, oh, carefully examined. There is no such a thing. Oh, the examined, which is you as Fatima. Who examined her? Oh, this is the beginning of her ziyarah. All what I will read, maybe 4 lines. All. This is not the ziyarah, just the beginning of it. Can we reach to a meaning? What it's not to understand it, to comprehend what we are telling them. Who are they? Ya mumtahana, oh, who've been examined by who? Her father? I'm asking. Her husband? By Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay. Where was that test? Where? Jannah is the 3rd creation. Jannah is the 3rd part of a creation. The last creation. Not talking about us. You know, a timing of the existence has too many stages. There is, which we call it a time. We are forced to call it a time. Is there any interpretation for a time? God explored this universe. These stars and planets start move, time born. Time is a movement. Okay, this is because of them, so they were before it. On that existence, what was a time? This is the before time. There is a time, and there is before the before that time, and there is him. A narration from, just I want to take you to this word only, to Ya Mumtahana, to understand it. Imam Muhammad al-Jawad, one of his very good dear companion named Muhammad ibn Sinan. He was talking to Imam about the differing between the Shia. Imam didn't silence him. He told him, Muhammad, listen. There was Allah and there was nothing. Nothing, only him. The absolute, the unknown of mystery of the all mysteries, which is in Arabic. Even I don't call him Allah. Allah is a name. He has no name. This is the name for us to know him. It's kufr to say he has a name called Allah, because this is 4-letter, this is a sound. Allah is not limited. You cannot limit him to a sound, to pronunciation, to a hearing, way, way above than these things. This is not a place of talking these issues. It's very deep information. I don't want to go there. Okay, there was only Allah and nothing. Nothing. Imam, he is telling Muhammad ibn Sinan, Imam Jawad, then he created Muhammad and Ali and Fatima and the rest. Okay. Then, when he said then, is it a time? There is no universe. What Imam mentioning here? We have no idea. Time, I said, exploring this universe, everything started moving, time is born. What is there, we don't know. Then they were created. Imam, he's still telling Muhammad ibn Sinan, Imam Jawad, they stay there 1,000 dahr. Dahr in Arabic, the existence of this universe. Like till it demolish. This is a dahr. One of the student, Brother Nail, which he studied with us, he's an astrophysicist. He's too much into space. He's a PhD in that field. We were talking about this universe, and they estimate, the astrophysicists, that it's been existed for 15 billion. He said now the theory is completely changed. They estimate it could be 90 to a double this number, 180 billion year till now existed. Not 15. 90 to 180 billion years it's existed. So they lived 1,000 dahr. Where is that? We don't know. I know I don't want to confusing you, but this is how it's, because when we read, don't we have to understand? Now, is that a timing but which we don't know what it is? You go to Dua al-Sabah. What does it have to do with this? Imam Ali, when he started Dua al-Sabah, what he said? He said, Allahumma ya man dala'a lisan al-sabah binutqi taballujih. Until, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, until he said, وَالثَّابِتِ الْقَدَمِ عَلَى زَحَالِيفِهَا فِي الزَّمَنِ الْأَوَّلِ. The one who is stood-feeted on the beginning of that time, which is Rasulullah, and all of them, because Rasulullah is Ali, Ali is Rasulullah, Rasulullah and Ali are Fatima, because they said, our first Muhammad, our middle Muhammad, our last Muhammad, We are all Muhammad. Sallu ala Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Did we get it? Ya mumtahana there. Step feet, step. Strong. On a solid existence, we don't know what it is. With Allah only. No one. Why? Because the narration said, امتحنك الذي خلقك قبل أن يخلقك. Allah who created you, it's not had tried, had tested you before He created you. You've been tested there. You don't need any test now because you already tested. This is a second existence for you. Yeah, because Imam Ali said, I am whenever, wherever, the way ever I exist, because our one who die, we don't die. If they die, why you go visit them? Brother Ali Asghar, why you went to Karbala if they are dead? Why you visit them? Why we request from them if they are dead? In dua, ندبة, what do you tell Imam? أين باب الله الذي منه يؤتى? Where is the door of Allah that through that door I have to walk? أين وجه الله الذي إليه يتوجه الأولياء? Where is the face of Allah toward that we have to face? أين السبب المتصل بين الأرض والسماء? Where is that rope? Where is that cause which is connect between earth and sky? Which between Allah and His creation? If they are not there, there is no connection, there is no existence. Because everything because of them. فوجدك لما امتحنك صابرة. He found you there. For the test He gave it to you, you were so patient. Now, that's about Fatima Zahra, right? Okay. Each one of you, you go, you visit it. Fatima. Either you go to Baqi' or you go to Haram Rasulullah, or where else you visit her? Najaf. This is how I believe. You said what? Because this is what I believe. You ask me, Sheikh, I'm a crazy guy about Ahlul Bayt. It's okay. You point to me, you say, this Sheikh is crazy. You say, I love it. Because I wish I become crazy, lunatic, really, in their love. This is my goal. I believe she is either buried next to Rasulullah or in Najaf, next to Amir al-Mu'mineen. No other place. You see, some of you don't like, maybe you don't accept it from me. Where Rasulullah is buried? In his hujra. In Medina is his hujra when he died. Where was his death? In the hujra of Aisha, right? God forgive me. You think he will be buried over there? Okay, now, she was buried and none of the Muslim knows. He was buried and none of Muslim knows. He died on Monday. No one of the Muslims, they claim they are Muslim. They claim, to me, whatever you want to think. None of them, not even a Muslim. Kafir is better than them. Whatever, because Rasulullah was among them and they deny him. Whatever. So, Imam Ali buried him. They came to pray. Right? Where they prayed? At Hujra, right? So that's a grave. They didn't see what's inside the grave, right? And do you think he was buried there? I don't know. I don't believe that. I believe he was buried in the house of Imam Amir al-Mu'mineen. This is what my belief is. He buried him in the Hujra of Fatima. And Imam Ali, when Bibi Fatima died, he dug 40 grave. Nobody witnessed that except a few. He lay her next to who? Her father. Or it was a wasiyah from Rasulullah, which is, if you think when Imam Ali got martyred, who buried him? Hassan, Hussein. Even the front of the coffin, no one carried. Who were carrying that? Jibreel and Mikael. And at night, so no one see, there's no projector, no light. Imam Ali from beginning, by Tayyil Ard, he buried Salman in Mada'in, and he was in Medina. He left his own wife. He cannot take her wherever in this existence. He take her to the Arsh. Khuna Imam Hussein not on earth. What you tell Imam Hussein in the ziyarah? I bear witness that your blood is occupied, is due second in the khuld. أشهد أن دمك سكن في الخلد. Not on earth. It will demolish earth if it stay on earth. The color, not the blood, the color, when it's full, it's been lifted up, otherwise it's no way. The color of the blood of Rasulullah, when it fall in Uhud, when they hit him on his face, what's happened to that area? Those of you went to Hajj, you went to Uhud. It's a big ditch on the ground. It's like, not hole, what they call it? Like a valley, like it went down. They put cement, they put asphalt. No way. Just like the crack on Kaaba. Can they hide it until today? This is the same thing. Now, that about Bibi Fatima. What about us? What about you? Here the ziyarah said, this is the ziyarah of Fatima. وَزَعَمْنَا أَنَّا لَكِ أَوْلِيَاء. We claim being loyalist to you, believers in you. وَزَعَمْنَا أَنَّا لَكِ أَوْلِيَاء وَمُصَدِّقُونَ. We claim. Claiming is not fabricate. Claim as we believe in it. Are we? We will come. No, I will come to this. Are we? He said, yes, I wish. I pray I am too. Or hope we are. Here we will see, are we really or not? وَزَعَمْنَا أَنَّا لَكِ أَوْلِيَاء. We claim we are loyalists to you and believers in you. وَصَابِرُونَ لكل ما أتانا به أبوك صلى الله عليه وآله وأتى به وصي. And tolerant as regard all that which has been conveyed to us by your father. Peace of Allah be upon him and his household, and all that which his successor has brought to us. Now, this is an admission. Here is a court. Here is a judge. You want to admit, you want to pledge an allegiance with the high authority. You want to tell them that I am loyal to you, which we are telling her. We claim we are loyal to you. And وَزَعَمْنَا. And we are tolerant of all what came from who? Your father and your husband. Are we? If we are really, this is not our situation. Don't get me wrong. I'm before you. Because they hit the whip day of judgment on our back before you. Hey, you are talking to people, what's wrong with you? Are we really absolutely loyal and really admit and agree and tolerant with all what Rasulullah brought and his successor Ali? Here is a bullseye. All the ziyarah, it's in here. The beginning of the ziyarah, if you don't understand it, you don't understand the ziyarah all. There is a word here in this ziyarah. It's the key master to all your detailed day of judgment. Like for here and even at the barzakh. Because you will hold the key, which one, which is the master, open any door. And you will have it with you in the barzakh, and you will have it with you in the qiyamah, because you will hook with Fatima to cross. So in this coming sentence, فَإِنَّا نَسْأَلُكِ, I don't ask Allah, I don't ask Rasulullah, I don't ask Ali. The ziyarah said, this is ziyarah from Imam Sadiq. He told me, you want to visit Fatima? This is how you have to visit her. فَإِنَّا نَسْأَلُكِ إِن كُنَّا صَدَّقْنَاكِ. We thus ask you, if we have really believed you, then you may include us with those who believe in both of them. Who are they them? Rasulullah and Ali. So who has the connection which can hook us with Rasulullah and Ali? Who? Do you know her role in all our deeds? Do you know now, brother, were always in my class, I said, Ya Zahra, we are asking you, Fatima, if you know us, that really we believed in you. How we ask her if really we believed in her? Quran said, وَقُلْ اعْمَلُوا فَسَيَرَى اللَّهُ عَمَلَكُمْ وَرَسُولَهُ وَالْمُؤْمِنُونَ. Go act, do your deeds. Allah seeing your deed, Rasulullah and the Mu'mineen, which is Ahlul Bayt. They are watching. So she read my heart and she read your heart. So if she found in our heart the loyalty, the faithfulness to her, she hook us to Rasulullah and Ali. Without her acceptance, forget about you think or I think we are loyal to Rasulullah and to Ali. Then if that's happened, if really she accepted, what is the next steps? Here is your reward. That's what the master key. You want the master key after you hear it, not now. That's what I need from you, 3 salawat, not now, after you hear it. You hook us there if you know that we are really loyal and honest and believer in what Rasulullah and Ali had brought to us from the religion. Rasulullah brought the Quran, Ali explained the Quran. We are believing. You, if you know that really in our heart, you hook us to them. To what? We thus ask you, if we have really believed you, that you may include us with those who believe in both of them, which is the Prophet and Imam Ali. Then what? so that we may feel happy that we have been purified on the account of our loyalty to you. لنبشر أنفسنا بأن قد طهرنا بولايتك. We get the tahara. Everyone is no loyal to Fatima is what? Is what? Loud. Is what? Non-tahar, what is the meaning of it? Najis. One of the name of heaven is what? Tahira. Any najasa can go to heaven. Name of Bibi Fatima is what? Tahira. So does taharat, water is what? Tahir. Pure najasat. She is tahira. All our sin which is najasat, who will purify? Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Do we get that now? Do we know who is Fatima? Just this is a needle hole. They open it for us. Otherwise, we cannot understand. We cannot. A needle hole. Now I will hook you with this to Quran. You said what? Yes, it is revealed that there is ayah in Quran about Ahlul Bayt, but it doesn't mean Ahlul Bayt. Actually, it is Ahlul Bayt, but they don't need it. إنما يريد الله ليذهب عنكم الرجس أهل البيت ويطهركم تطهيرا. اللهم صل على محمد. What are these? Can you make it filthy? Not the actual, that one. The light. Can you make it filthy? Can you make the nur najis? They are created from Nurullah. Do they need tahara? So this tahara, إنما يريد الله ليذهب عنكم الرجس أهل البيت. Who are meant by that? Who? Who are meant? إنما يريد الله ليذهب عنكم الرجس أهل. Who is أهل البيت? No. No. Wait. Don't rush it. I have a questions here. There is something very, what they call compressed, and something loose and wide. Which one of these two terms is very compressed, very special, and which one is very wide? Ahlul Bayt or Alul Bayt? Which one is more compressed? Which one is more? The one is more Alul Bayt or Ahlul Bayt? What are you saying? Alul Bayt is what? The wide Alul Bayt. And Ahlul Bayt is more compressed. The opposite. No, it's the opposite. You don't say Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ahli baytim. You said wa ali. Only the 14. Ahlul Bayt. Salmanu minna. Abu Dhar Ahlul Bayt. Ammar Ahlul Bayt. إنما يريد الله ليذهب. Anyone really loyal to them, she purify them from Ahlul Bayt. This is what is Ahlul Bayt. They are nur. They are the one who purify. Rasulullah, this water, he used to take wudu. The companion, they fight on the drop falling from Rasulullah. Why? Water is pure to purify. It touched the absolute purity which purified the existence. People, they want to take barakah from that water. Something which is when I read sometimes the ziyarah, what Allah want us to know, what Ahlul Bayt want us to know. Where are we from Ahlul Bayt? Why we take them so little? As a human being, just they have a little bit speciality more than what the reality of existence. To reward ourselves that we get purified by you, not by your father. She is the one purify us. If you are pure, how you die? How we will die? Tahir. Tahir in the barzakh, heaven and hell of barzakh. Is the one najis can't go to the heaven. Do the one tahir, they put him in a najasa of hell. No. So where you will go hereafter? Where? To the Jannah of barzakh. Now you will be resurrected. You have tahara. Who gave it to you? Fatima. Is it a reflection of what? Her nur. Nur attached to what? To nur. Will you pass on the sirat or not? You will go with her husband, which is you tell him, Assalamu alayka ya qa'id al-ghurr al-muhajjalin. What is ghurr al-muhajjalin? Ghurr muhajjal, hijl. You know what's a hijl? This is like a bracelet, they wear it here. Now on, at the old days, people, they don't understand that. Those people who go on mine, they put on their helmet light and on their boots light. Peace be upon you, the leader of Ghur, the one, the nur, come from their forehead and from their feet. By their nur we get purified as a Shia. Otherwise, najasa and darkness and nare salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. You imagine at the service of the dust of Na'la, your mother Fatima, if she accepted. When I read these things about Bibi Fatima, and I wonder which kind of savages, those people who attack her this savage way, do really they know who is she? Do you think? Yeah, definitely they know. No, they know. Oh yes, they know. You know why? It's big. I don't know from where. What a devil promised Allah when Allah want to kick him out of heaven. He said, by your glory, I will be on the Sirat al-Mustaqim, and to drag them all to hell. So, do devil know Sirat al-Mustaqim? Definitely. Because if he doesn't know it, how he will stand over there? And does he know all the misleading to the hell, the ways? For sure, because he said, I will take them that. What Allah said about devils, Allah, He divided them into two kinds. He said, Shayateen al-ins wal-jinn. There is a human devil, there is a jinn devil. Human devil more dangerous than jinn devil. Jinn devil, you don't see them. They whisper. Who can kill you? Not the jinn devil. The human devil. Who put you in a prison? Who steal your money? Who torture you? who harm you, the human. And يوحي بعضهم إلى بعض. They whisper to each other. And that's why Day of Judgment, when they bring that guy, you want to know his name? The second one. He will be chained by 2 chains, and Iblis will be chained by 1. Iblis will yell at Mahdara Khuda, Day of Judgment. He said, damn you, may your mother never give birth to you. Who you are? I am Iblis with 1 chain. Who are you with 2 chains? He said, I am the one who ordered and obeyed, and Allah ordered, doesn't obey. Wasn't obeyed. Because you see them, they obey him. Allah says something and he says something, they disobey Allah and they follow him. They are ready to sacrifice Rasulullah and everyone for their own leader. You go to Surah Abbas. Abbas, what is Abbas? Frown. Watawalla. He got frown face and he turned away. Who did that? Uthman was at the presence of Rasulullah when the blind guy came to ask him. Ask the Sunni. Tell them, this is Uthman. They said, A'udhu Billah. No way. Then who did it? They say Rasulullah. Rasulullah, okay, he do it, but Uthman don't do it. So who is above? This is how they believe. So do they know who they killed? They see the fact. They see reality in front of them. Miracles after miracles. And in a way they torture her. I don't know, but this is how Allah wanted. Flip the universe, not the earth, upside down. It's a little. Because everything exists by them. Under the cloth. Who's under the cloth? Jibreel, he asked. Fatima wa Abuha. And then before that, I didn't create nothing only for those. Who are they? The leader is Fatima. How he let that happen? That is which I cannot understand. Because this life must be, and the test must go. What about us now? What do we have to do? I will mention something maybe you don't like. I will shift from this. I will fold it. Something you will say, Sheikh, you change 180 degrees. But I will connect you later on. When you travel now, you go to Karbala, you go to Pakistan, you go to London. What do you do before you travel? You check on your passport. It's supposed to be validated. You check of cash money. You have to have it before you travel. And credit card, which you didn't pull all the money, and then when you want to run it, it's get declined. You have your luggage. You have your needy, clothes, whatever, right? And you have to book a ticket. At the old days, how they used to travel. At the old days, majority of people poor. They go walking. The very rich people, they have a horse or camel. The medium class people, they have a mule or donkey. Majority of people poor, they go walking. So you are traveling from place to place. You know Karbala? Najaf, Karbala. Those of you who went to Arba'in, how many days you walk it? 3 days. So 75 kilometers, you go 3 days. Okay, 3 days you want to go. What do you need? You need water, you need food. استعد لسفرك وحضر زادك قبل حلول أجلك. إمام حسن مجتبى صلوات الله وسلامه عليه. Be ready for your journey, for your trip. We all have this trip. Be ready for your trip. Prepare your food, your needies, what you need in your journey before your death. It's a one-way trip. The moderator of it, Israel. The last destination is a Qiyamah. Because you go to the grave to Barzakh, from Barzakh to Qiyamah. The ticket is one-way ticket. No limit. And free of luggage. Whatever you want to carry with you. Good deed or bad deed. Limitless. Carry whatever. But you have to know there is no way back. You said, I forgot something. You have to take it with you. استعد للسفر. Be ready. We all, this is a trip, those of before us, we know it. We know them. Our families, our relatives, our ancestors, they're all gone. And today we commemorate a martyrdom of Bibi Fatima and Mr. Rizwi, which is Sayyid Rizwi. He passed away. My mom passed away. Sayyid Rizwi's father passed away. Sleep in the same graveyard my mother. So, and your families, they all took that journey. And we are behind them. Don't think you will escape it. No one. No one will escape it. Are we ready? I said we are purified. Yes, we purify ourselves. We ask you, if we believed in your father and your husband, believing in them only, or you follow footsteps? What is the meaning of Shia? You follow their footsteps. So are we ready? Like we always said, Allahumma ajil faraja wali amrik. They always said, do we have the guts to look at his eyes? Are we ready to look at him? Like he is appearing and I am going now to Kufa. I want to pledge allegiance. By which mood I will see him? Is there any? Not then. Now it is. But then it will be face to face. Now it's in the invisibility. Not he. We are. He sees us. We cannot see him. He sees our deed. But then what we will tell him? He will look smiley, angry. He will kick me away from his door. In dua Abu Hamza al-Thamali, I will tell him, وَلَا كَفَفْتُ عَنْ تَمَلُّقِكَ. I will keep holding on your door even if you push me away. I keep pleasing you, begging you. We have to feel that always. No hope, where do you go? If you know another way, show it to me. I will go. I checked all my life. There is no door, no way I can knock it. And I hear a respond only the door of Muhammad and Ali Muhammad. That's it, no one else. Imam Hassan Mushtaba said, استعد لسفرك وحصل زادك قبل حلول أجلك واعلم. Be certain, no. You are seeking this world, and death is seeking you. I want to build this house, and I want to build this mansion. I want to collect that money. I want to do this trade. I want to do, and suddenly, boom, gone. Imam here remind us in another narration. He said, don't you ever thought why there are certain people die open eyes and some people die closed eyes? They said, no, we saw this kind of people die and we saw those kind of people die. He said, angel of death, those who closed their eyes, he didn't even give them a fraction of a second to open it. And those who are open eyes, he didn't give them a fraction of a second to close it. When it's come, that's it, the way you are. So no matter where you are, in a mansion, I remember I used to read I don't remember, 79 or 78, 76. I think 79, I'm not sure. A guy, I forgot his name, Howard Stewart, something. He's the richest guy at that time. The one, I don't know if you know his name, the one who gave, that's what they call Navy vessels. The 5th Navy vessel, the 6th. He gave it gift to United States. He's the richest guy on earth was. His last 10 years, he never spoke to a human being face to face. Behind bulletproof glasses. And what did it do to him? He's underground. Where the way you think like you want to protect yourself, forget about it. Pharaoh, the one who said, I'm God, where is he? Muawiyah, where is he? Omar, the one who killed Fatima, where is he? Where are those people? All of them gone. Are we ready to give an answer? This is a question. I gave you a hint. Do we have the gut to look at Imam as a man face if he appear? When we cross the line between life and death, do we think we are able to give an answer? If you think you are able, good for you, really. You did a good job. I believe maybe I will answer with the blessing of Ahl Bayt. I have a friend, he is a poet of Ahl Bayt, like Brother Abu Zar. And he writes poetry. He said, I saw death exactly the way it is narrated. How I was sleeping and someone came very nice. I don't know him. He said, let's go. I went with him. I saw my body on the couch. Exactly how the narration. How they took my body, my family crying, and I talked to them. No one listened. I realized I'm dead. Everything until he went to the grave. Until they bury. Whatever, like how many, 20, 30, 15 narration, the description, all of which he said it. He said, I saw it in my dream. He said, they came, the angels, they asked me. He is a Sayyid. Sayyid Abdullah. What is your name? This is what he said. He said, I told them, Tata. I cannot talk. Just like a baby. You know when they want to talk, you don't understand nothing from that, just like a sound. He said, I hear like a pulling chair behind my head, but I don't see. He said, his name Sayyid Abdullah Husseini. They look at him and they put their head down. They told him, who's your Lord? Who you worship? He said, I want to tell them Tata, Tata, Tata. And he said, he know Allah Jalla Jalaluhu, Rabbuhu, he knows, but he cannot speak. They put their head down. Who's your prophet? Tata, Tata, Tata. What is your religion? Before, who is your Imam? They told him, Mawla Amir al-Mu'mineen. Why you give answer on his behalf? He said, don't you know he was our Muwali and our Sha'ir? We don't leave him in such a position. And he was a good guy. I told him, Sayyid, after this dream what you saw, he said, before I was a sheikh, really, like, talaba just. He said, Salah, what are you talking about? That a dream a while ago. I never change. I am the same. This is who we are. We don't change even in our... How many promises we gave to Allah? Did we keep it? Did we keep it? We always like that. We will, but we don't. It's a one-way trip. That is up to you. I don't tell you what to do. We have the examples, Allah, with His love and mercy, with the love of Allah and mercy, send us 14 nur. By any nur you follow, you'll get guided. You hold on all of them, you hold on all the nur. The rest is up to us. I don't want to teach you. I just told you the beginning of the ziyarah. I told you what Imam Hassan said, how to be ready. Are we ready? Because there is no turn back. You said, why? Allah said in Quran, and He said, if I send you back, you will do the same thing. You will repeat the same bad things. Do you want to prove that? And I prove to you, you die all many times and Allah send you back. Wallah, you all die many times and Allah send you back. Even me. Did we change? What is it sneezing? Ask any doctor. There is a doctor here? Sneezing doctors, they said, every organ in your body stop, you die. And you come back to life. Did we change? Life is too short. I remember there is no one young except that, may Allah bless him, brother Asghar son. I was way younger than him. Like I used to look to my dad now. Today I was telling my wife, I'm wondering, I'm looking at my neck or ankle. She told me, what do you think? You are 62 years old. I'm 62 years old. Like, what are you expecting? You're 18? And how many years left? How many seconds left? Do I have a guarantee to walk from this door? Or to finish my majlis? Ask forgiveness really. And start all over again. Allahumma عرفني نفسك. فإنك إن لم تعرفني نفسك لم أعرف رسولك. اللهم عرفني رسولك. فإنك إن لم تعرفني رسولك لم أعرف حجتك. اللهم عرفني حجتك فإنك إن لم تعرفني حجتك ضللت عن ديني. اللهم لا تمتني ميتة جاهلية. اللهم لا تزغ قلبي بعد إذ هديتني وهب لي من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. For all your مرحومين, for all مرحومين مؤمنين ومؤمنات, from Adam until day of judgment, especially who you gathered, who you've been informed, for Sayyid Raza Kamal Rizvi, son of Sayyid Hassanin Rizvi, to all marhumin from your family, your relative, your loved one, to all, رحم الله من يقرأ الفاتحة مع الصلوات.
ستم کی ہو گئی یہ انتہا رسول کے بعد، ستم کی ہو گئی یہ انتہا رسول کے بعد، ستم کی ہو گئی یہ انتہا رسول کے بعد، ستم کی ہو گئی یہ انتہا رسول کے بعد، ستم کی ہو گئی یہ انتہا رسول کے بعد، چلی ہے مانگنے حق فاطمہ رسول کے بعد، ستم کی ہو گئی یہ انتہا رسول کے بعد، ستم کی ہو گئی یہ انتہا رسول کے بعد، وہ جا کے شہر سے باہر پدر کو روتی رہی، وہ جا کے شہر سے باہر پدر کو روتی رہی، کسی نے گھر میں نہ رونے دیا رسول کے بعد، ستم کی ہو گئی انتہا رسول کے بعد، ستم کی ہو گئی یہ انتہا رسول کے بعد، وہ جا کے شہر سے باہر پدر کو روتی رہی، وہ جا کے شہر سے باہر پدر کو روتی رہی، کسی نے گھر میں نہ رونے دیا رسول کے بعد، ستم کی ہو گئی یہ انتہا رسول کے بعد، ستم کی ہو گئی انتہا رسول کے بعد، شکستہ ہو گیا کیسے بطول کا پہلو، شکستہ ہو گیا کیسے بطول کا پہلو، بتاؤ ظلم یہ کس نے کیا رسول کے بعد، ستم کی ہو گئی یہ انتہا رسول کے بعد، ستم کی ہو گئی انتہا رسول کے بعد، کوئی بتا ہمیں کیوں رسول کے گھر سے، کوئی بتا ہمیں کیوں رسول کے گھر سے، ہمیشہ رونے کی آئی صدا رسول کے بعد، ستم کی ہو گئی یہ انتہا رسول کے بعد، ستم کی ہو گئی یہ انتہا رسول वो जुर्म क्या था कि जिस पर अली को गलियों में, वो जुर्म क्या था कि जिस पर अली को गलियों में रसन से बांध के खींचा गया रसूल के बाद। सितम की हो गई ये इंतहा रसूल के बाद, सितम की हो गई इंतहा रसूल के बाद। जो चेहरे ये तत्हीर की बने तफसीर, जो चेहरे ये तत्हीर की बने तफसीर, उन्हें फिरा या गया बेरिदा रसूल के बाद। सितम की हो गई ये इंतहा रसूल के बाद, सितम की हो गई ये इंतहा रसूल के बाद। चली गए मांगने हक फातिमा रसूल के बाद। या हुसैन या हुसैन या हुसैन या हुसैन या हुसैन, अल्लाहुम्मा सल्ली अला मुहम्मदिन व आले मुहम्मद।
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام على أولياء الله وأصفيائه، السلام على أمناء الله وأحبائه، السلام على أنصار الله وخلفائه، السلام على محال معرفة الله، السلام على مساكن ذكر الله، السلام على مظهر أمر الله ونهيه، السلام على الدعاة إلى الله، السلام على المستقرين في مرضاة الله، السلام على المخلصين في طاعة الله، السلام على الأدلاء على الله، السلام على الذين من والاهم فقد والى الله، ومن عاداهم فقد عاد الله، ومن عرفهم فقد عرف الله، ومن جهلهم فقد جهل الله، ومن اعتصم بهم فقد اعتصم بالله، ومن تخلى منهم فقد تخلى من الله عز وجل. وأشهد الله إني سلم لمن سالمكم وحرب لمن حاربكم، مؤمن بسركم وعلانيتكم، مفوض في ذلك كله إليكم. لعن الله عدو آل محمد من الجن والإنس، وأبرأ إلى الله منهم، وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطاهرين. أما يجيب المضطر إذا دعاه ويكشف السوء، 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 أما يجيب المضطر إذا دعاه ويكشف السوء. يا الله بحق المضطر، اللهم أدخل على أهل القبور السرور، اللهم اغني كل فقير، اللهم أشبع كل جائع، اللهم اكسو كل عريان، اللهم رد كل غريب، اللهم فك كل أسير، اللهم فرج عن كل مكروب، اللهم فرج عن كل مغموم، اللهم اشف كل مريض، اللهم اشف كل مريض، اللهم اشف كل مريض، سيما المرضى المنظورين، بحق محمد وآله الطاهرين.